All right, joining us are two top stories. Former Deputy Assistant to the President, Fox News National Security Strategist Sebastian Gorka, former Secret Service agent, NRA TV contributor Dan Bongino, and Fox News correspondent at large Geraldo. Geraldo, you're outmanned, and I'll start with you because of that reason.
Outgunned?
No. Well, but the thing is, in all seriousness, you agree with me. You agree, secure the perimeter, a full security assessment, every school, armed, retired, concealed carry, police, retired military. Here's the problem. When you go around the military and you've been out with them, so they love you. Police in New York love you. You have always fought for the people that defend our freedoms and protect our communities. I've never heard of a cop, ever, not being so prepared that they want, this is what that moment comes there, they want to save people's lives.
I think we have a tendency, though, Sean, with all due respect, and I love cops and I love GIs. We sometimes idealize them.
No, they're not perfect.
This cop, Scott Peterson, was, by all accounts, a donut cop, what I call a Dunkin' Donut cop.
Oh, that's cool.
A cop who goes and sits and has a belly and, doesn't do much. And now when push comes to shove, one thing I found out in all of my wartime assignments, 22 assignments in Iraq and Afghanistan, is that courage and cowardice is decided in the blink of an eye. You never know how you're going to respond. Like the president said, he would charge in even if he didn't have he doesn't really know. You only know when it's...
Well, he did have an incident that we know about.
All right. What I'm saying is, it happens, you either chicken out or you charge in and you're a hero. A Medal of Honor, where they didn't ponder that, and we all have our own self-image.
But they are trained, and mentally they prepare for those moments. That's what they train so hard for.
That's what the investigation will reveal. Did this chief of the department, the Broward sheriff, Israel, did he have a protocol that insisted to his officers, as most departments have since Columbine in 1999, there's a school active shooter in a school, you run to the action. You don't wait for backup. You don't wait for the SWAT team. You don't secure the perimeter. You go in and try to save the children. If you don't take out the shooter, then maybe you'll stop the bleeding of one of the critically injured children involved. If you didn't give them that protocol, then Israel has to go.
Bernie Carrig is a good friend of mine, and he ran a different department. All right, Dan Bongino, you worked in the Secret Service. Yeah. You've been in the NYPD. Isn't this what every cop trains for? I've never heard of one, never mind four. And then you heard the comments of Israel. What do you think?
Yeah. Well, I waited for a while to jump in this debate because I'm pretty confident Florida uses what they call the alert system for school security and responses to school shooting incidents. And Sean, that system, I believe it involves multiple deputies going in. But here's the distinction. So I wasn't sure if it was the deputy waiting for someone else. But once the report started to come out that multiple deputies responded and still didn't go in, I just want to be clear on this. There is no response to school violence I know of out there that requires them not to go in, set up a perimeter, and wait. Everybody post-Columbine is pretty much taught to respond maximum to the problem right away,
but
even if you have to bypass
that doesn't explain away
victims.
The 39 times they're at this kid's house, or the Baker Act, which in Florida would allow them to institutionalize this kid. There's never been a case, see something, say something. We had every single sign, symptom, and evidence that this was the guy. Dr. Gorka.
No.
Look, I've said it before and I'll say it again, Sean. Political correctness can get people killed. If these reports are true, that they weren't allowed to enter the building because their body cameras didn't work. I've got a reminder for the sheriff of Broward County. Florida statute on sheriff's powers, Section 5, Chapter 30 says, the sheriff is responsible for the negligence of his deputies. It's not just Columbine. After the Pulse nightclub, after San Bernardino, all police departments around the globe are reassessing their protocols. You don't wait for the hostage negotiation. You don't secure the perimeter. Whether you've got a hard-plated vest in your car or not, whether you've got a long gun, doesn't matter. You enter the building to neutralize the threat. That's the new reality. If this sheriff said, don't go in there because we need your body cam switched on, he must be forced out of office or recalled.
I believe that to use the expression negligence, Dr. Gorka, gives too much credit. This wasn't negligence. This was a person making a choice. I hear gunshots going off inside, gunshots fired, gunshots fired, gunshots fired, and you sit there or you hide behind a concrete barricade. That's not negligence. There is I think the president had it right. That was a disgusting response to an emergent situation. This is a no-brainer. You go in, you go to the action, you die going over the berm. Go and try and save a child. Put a tourniquet on a kid. Get that arm. Do something. Do anything other than protecting yourself.
Dan Bongino.
Yeah, well, listen, Sean, this is more of a reason to allow teachers to arm themselves if they're willing to engage in the training.
But that's the point. They had the armed guard. That was Scott Peterson.
That's right. That's exactly right.
No, Wait. But if what I'm saying is if the teacher is there on the scene immediately, the cop had to respond from across the campus. It was a large campus. The teachers are right there. You know, sometimes when you need law enforcement in seconds, they're minutes away. I mean, unless this guy's an Olympic sprinter, I'm not absolving him. Listen, he clearly didn't respond the right way.
He didn't go in the building. He did not go in the building.
The shooter did go in the building. And you know what? The teacher was already there. The shooter was in the building.
Israel didn't teach these cops to close on the action, he should be fired.
Dr.
Geraldo, the teachers are already there.
There's an issue with this question of arming teachers, especially if they're vets. You don't have to be, a tier 1 operator or a classified marksman. Where if there's one person in the building who's simply laying down fire in the direction of the perpetrator,
I think it's a terrible idea.
It's much harder to kill people.
In San Bernardino,
if San Bernardino, one person had been armed, if one person had been armed in San Bernardino, we might not have had 14 people killed.
Dr. Gorka, is you need guards on every floor. You need the perimeter secure. You need a full threat assessment, security assessment. If we do that for every school and we have the manpower and they're on the floor, they're in the building, that's where they should be.
Right. Totally agreed. Let's neutralize that threat.
Yeah. All right. Thank you all for being with us.